According to Reuters, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced he will step down as leader of the Liberal Party after nearly 9 years in office. Though under pressure to resign amid declining popularity and mounting opposition, he will remain in his position until a successor is chosen. Trudeau, 53, took office in 2015 and was re-elected twice, but his approval dropped due to issues like high prices, a housing shortage, and the looming threat of tariffs from US President-elect Donald Trump.
And that is why this morning I met with the Governor-General to tell her that we needed a new session of Parliament. She accepted my request, and so the House of Commons will be prorogued until March 24th.
According to AFP, Israel has dismissed Hamas's claim that it needs a week to determine whether 34 hostages are alive or dead. A senior Hamas official had offered to release the captives but said the group needed time to identify those still living. Israel's government spokesperson David Mencer rejected this, stating that Hamas knows exactly where the hostages are and who is alive. Despite ongoing airstrikes on Gaza, where at least 13 people were killed today, indirect talks between mediators and Hamas have resumed. Hamas had previously agreed to release the 34 captives, including women, children, the elderly, and sick, based on a list provided by Israel. However, the details of the offer remain uncertain, as Israel asserts that Hamas is fully aware of the hostages' conditions and locations. In Pakistan, political tensions are rising as differences between the PPP and PMLN continue to simmer. PPP spokesperson Shazia Murray criticized the government for not consulting her party on key decisions, including the establishment of the Pakistan Maritime and Seaport Authority. While Planning Minister Hasina acknowledged that coalition governments often face differences, he emphasized the importance of unity for the country's development.
पाकिस्तान में एक जॉइंट एफर्ट की ज़रूरत है दोनों जमातों की और दीगर जो हमारे कोalition पार्टनर्स हैं उन सब के साथ मिलकर हमें इस मुल्क को इस मुआशी बहरान से और दहशतगर्दी की जो एक लहर है जिसका हमें सामना है इनका मुकाबला करने के लिए इस वक्त मुल्क में कॉन्फ्रंटेशन की सियासत की ज़रूरत नहीं है बल्कि कोलैबोरेशन की सियासत की ज़रूरत है.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has directed immediate action against human trafficking networks in the country. Following a tragic boat capsize in Greece that killed over 80 Pakistanis, the government is ramping up efforts to tackle human smuggling. The Federal Investigation Agency has arrested several officers involved in illegal activities, and legal actions are being taken to confiscate assets of traffickers. The Prime Minister has also urged a nationwide awareness campaign emphasizing the need for legal channels for overseas employment. This crackdown comes at a crucial time as Pakistan grapples with human rights violations and increasing corruption. In Gilgit-Baltistan, residents of Hunza are continuing their protests against ongoing power outages that have paralyzed the region. The sit-in has blocked the Karakoram highway, disrupting tourism and trade between Pakistan and China. Thousands of trucks carrying vital goods are stranded at the Sheikh dry port. The government's attempts to resolve the crisis have been met with skepticism, and residents have vowed to continue their protest until the issue is addressed. Bangladesh has issued a second arrest warrant for former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, currently in exile in India. The new charges relate to her alleged role in enforced disappearances during her 15-year rule, which saw widespread human rights abuses, including the detention and extrajudicial killings of political opponents. Over 500 people are said to have been abducted by Bangladeshi security forces, some detained in secret facilities for years. Victims have come forward with disturbing accounts of their experiences. The court's new warrant targets Hasina and 11 others, including military personnel and law enforcement officials.